Central Illinois round 2 of the playoffs continues with Saturday games, including one game under the Saturday Night Lights. The Bloomington Raiders at home under the Saturday Night Lights, and they really came out under the lights in the second half of their game, down 20-10 at halftime. The defense pitched a shutout in the second half. David Williams, the big stop. Then Caden Walls will throw down the Lamont ball carrier. You had Niall Mulcahy's defense pitching a second half shutout. The offense scored 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Rob Lanier gets loose. Bloomington wins at 31-20. They'll play at Kankakee next week. Normal West is a winner over Chicago Simeon. Welcome to the Malik Givens highlight show. Givens had 3 interceptions. The pick at the goal line right here. He's also going to catch a touchdown pass here from Cooper Temples on the play action. Normal West wins it 20-15. Up next, they'll play their familiar rival, East St. Louis. In Class 5A, Metamora went down south to Centralia and rallied for victory, down 9-zip early. Stephen Petrie, a big touchdown here late first half to get the Redbirds on the board. Then in the second half, watch Petrie just fight that pigskin over the goal line for a touchdown here. Then a little Philly special here, a little trick play. It's going to be Avery Grebner to Petrie for the score. Metamora scores the final 23 points. They'll come home and host Chicago Morgan Park. Class 3A, actually Class 2A, Farmington taking on DMAC 0-0 at halftime, but Farmington gets things going. Lane wheelwright to Super Jetty. Jarrett Fowler for big yards down the sideline. That's going to set up Logan Utt, who will somersault into the end zone. Touchdown Farmington, 0-0 at halftime. Farmers would score 3 second-half touchdowns. Watch Lane Wheelwright, the 360 move here. Finds Boston Smith. Nice scoop catch by Boston. Referee says that's good. Farmers win it. They'll host Rockridge next Saturday in the playoffs. In Class 3A, Olympia battling Nashville. Coach Eric Lyons' team going south, and boy, they played great today. Gabe Demling, an interception right here for the Ole defense. Then it's going to be Ian Tackett, a good run. Olympia put 35 on the board, but Nashville outscored them 42-35. Olympia's great season comes to an end today in Nashville. To Class 1A, the Stark County Rebels at home, and this was a wild one against the Pirates of Galena. Nolan Orwig, their senior fullback, barrels into the end zone, standing up for a touchdown. Then Dylan Steelman to Chris Barnwell for a touchdown. But Galena scored the final 15 points of the game to stun Stark County 43-42. At Princeville, another big day for Princeville quarterback Jake Williams. Williams here finds Brady Day, who takes a licking but catches the ball for 6 points. Later, it's going to be Jack Lyde with the catch from Jake Williams. Princeville scored 30. The only problem was Stockton scored 60 and eliminates the Princes today. Stockton is your winner. Now to soccer, and Peoria, Notre Dame, and Washington playing for the Dunlap sectional title. This game was scoreless for 100 minutes. Let's go right to penalty kicks. Game is scoreless going to penalty kicks. Peoria Notre Dame sophomore goalie Max Schmidt, in his first year as a starter, really stopped the first shot. He would stop 2 shots for the Irish. Max Schmidt coming up big. Meanwhile, the Irish go 4 for 4 on PKs. Declan Schuler finds the net. Max Mattarelli's going to find the net right here. Thatcher Hogan will score for the Irish. And then finally, it's going to be Braden Lehman scoring. Peoria Notre Dame wins in penalty kicks, and the Irish advance to the Elite Eight in a game versus Lamont.
We expected to come here and win, and although things didn't go our way to start, the ND way is to win, and that's what we did.
And Max stepped up big with a couple saves. We do penalties every day in practice, and every guy individually, if they miss, they got a consequence. And it paid off today. The guys took great penalties.
Washington played great, but it's PND moving on. Look who's back in the 1A state Final Four. Normal U-High. Owen Passetti to Noah Molitor. How many times you said that combo this year? Molitor heads it in off the great assist from Passetti. Their winners over Mantudio. Later, Connor Evans ahead to the freshman Miles Perola for the goal. This one is all U-High. Pretty passing right here. Passetti to Luke Marshall. Marshall's going to find Jeffrey Johnson, pulls the trigger. Normal U-High wins big. They'll play Mendota in the state Final Four. The Pioneers are going back.
The key for us was to just play our game, score early, and not let them have anything. And we executed that very well. This group is very confident. We feel very comfortable, and we're excited to see what comes next.
We are 1 week away from the state cross-country meet here in Peoria. Let's check out sectional action. Top times earned you a trip to state. Zoe Carter of Normal U-High second at the Metamora sectional. The Morton girls and the Morton boys are team champs, so a big day for the Morton Potters. Washington's Fisher, Rinkenberger, and Ben Gorsuch were the top 2 individuals at Black Partridge Park for the boys. Meanwhile, the Class 1A action in Elmwood, where all eyes were on Maxwell Kirby of Peoria Notre Dame, and he dominated the 3rd mile of his race to win over Tucker Tucker Hinkle of Eureka. Kirby of Peoria Notre Dame first, Tucker Hinkle second. They'll be factors next week at Detweiler. Elmwood, the Orange Machine, is your team champion. On the girls' side, Megan Zopel of Peoria Notre Dame, the top finisher in fifth. El Paso Gridley was your top team. State finals are next Saturday. Big Ten football.